As US President-elect Donald Trump plans his return to the White House, he's weighing who to include in his new cabinet. Reports say Trump is leaning towards choosing more outsiders, so business leaders, loyalists, and non-politicians, rather than sitting lawmakers. In fact, sources close to the transition team say Trump believes his first-term outsider picks like HED Secretary Ben Carson were more loyal and successful than some of the lawmakers he appointed. We're also hearing that Trump is also wary of special elections to replace sitting lawmakers, especially in the Senate. But Natasha is tracking the insider details for us. She joins us live at the moment, as Susie Wiles has also been chosen as senior campaign advisor to serve as the White House Chief of Staff. Natasha, we're hearing of a lot of top appointments to be made in the next few hours. How is the mood and approach of Trump's 2024 transition different from the 2016 one and also 2021 when Biden made his during election results pushback and uncertainty from Trump? Also, if you can share some key names already emerging for the top positions with our viewers.
Absolutely, but it's not going to be days. This is going to go on for weeks in terms of naming the key posts, and very different from 2016 when Trump was actually not expected to win that presidential race. Neither was expected on this round. It was supposed to be close, but he's made clear victory. But in 2024, he's definitely more prepared than what he was in 2016. Now he's going to have to appoint 4,000 government positions. That's a big number. And this includes 1,200 that require Senate confirmation. And given that the GOP has had a big showing, successful in the Congress this time in the elections, that should be less of a problem for him this time in 2024 in terms of getting those Senate confirmations. Regards to 2021, yes, Trump had contested the elections at that time, really pushed back in terms of all kinds of legal challenges, and that delayed the transition from the Trump administration to the Biden administration. In fact, Joe Biden and his team was not able to really get going till after the disputes were settled, which was November 30th. But now things are moving very quickly because President Joe Biden has been very clear that he is going to support the transition. In fact, the Democrats made a big point out of the fact that this transition is going to be peaceful, and they're committed to helping Donald Trump, really making a point that Donald Trump had not extended that courtesy when he lost in 2021. So expected to be smoother this time. He's expected to be better prepared. And some of the names that we're hearing for Secretary of State are Senator Marco Rubio. We're hearing of Bill Hagerty and Richard Grenell. These are some of the top names that are coming up for Secretary of State. And when it comes to Defense Secretary, a very familiar face, Mike Pompeo, who's a former CIA director and also the Secretary of State. So he's one of the top contenders when it comes to that category. And as we were indicating earlier in the broadcast, there's a good chance that Susie Wiles, one of Trump's campaign managers, will serve as his White House Chief of Staff. She's to be very disciplined in her approach, and that's something that we might see with this transition.